Hello and welcome to this video on RM Study. We're in Chapter 7, which covers the Perform Quantitative Analysis process. In this module, we'll discuss the tools and techniques for process. Let's start with comprehensive risk representation. Risk models permit representation of any, if not all, of the risks, opportunities, and threats that have impact on an objective simultaneously. The second characteristic is risk impact calculation. Tools facilitate the correct calculation of the effect of many risks and are described at the level of total project. The third characteristic of tools is to find the quantitative method appropriate to analyzing uncertainty. The methods should be able to handle the way uncertainty is represented, be it the probability of occurrence or probability of distributions for a range of outcomes. For example, the Monte Carlo simulation permits the combination of probability distributions of line item costs or schedule activity durations. The fourth characteristic is the effective presentation of quantitative analysis results. Results from quantitative tools are not available in standard project management methods, such as project scheduling or cost estimating. For example, probability distribution of project completion dates or cost estimation. The results include probability of achieving a project objective, such as finishing on time or within budget, amount of contingency reserve needed to provide a required level of confidence, and identity or location within the project model of the important risks. Some data gathering tools include assessing historical data, workshops, interviews, and questionnaires. The elements of the quantitative risk analysis are illustrated in this figure. The fifth characteristic is iterative quantitative risk analysis. Periodic analysis of individual project risks enhances the success of quantitative risk analysis. The frequency of analysis is planned in the plan risk management process, and events within the project also influence it. And finally, an important characteristic of the tools is obtaining the information for response planning. Overall project contingency reserve in time and cost should be reflected in the project schedule and budget. Quantitative risk analysis provides information to modify the project. And with that, we've come to the end of this module. In the next section, we'll talk about documenting the results of the quantitative risk analysis process.